All right, welcome to Sin Bin Stream for the first game of the Sunday quadruple header in the WNBA. We start things off in Connecticut. Indiana Fever at Connecticut Sun. Fever 18-16. Sun 6-26, trying to play spoiler. Mohegan Sun Arena in Uncasville, Connecticut. There we go. Is this working? All right, let me check my audio. All right, seem to be okay. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Hope you had having a good Sunday. Hope you're ready for some basketball. All right. For some reason, the injuries, like day to day and out, are not working. The links are broken on WNBA.com. So I assume no Clark. Yeah, you know what? We'll just go to the starters then. Hey, Wolfie. Thanks for checking in. Here, let's go through the starters. So it's Cunningham, Howard, Boston, Mitchell, Sims. Oh, Odyssey Sims getting the start. Let's see. Hall is sitting then. And for the Sun, Mabry, Morrow, Charles, Hartley, and Lacan. Okay. Yeah, so I would safe bet that Caitlin Clark is still out. Haven't seen a timetable. All right, now they're going through them. Yeah, I just read these off. They look the same. All right. Well, we had a pretty good game yesterday between the Liberty at the Lynx. Actually, let me turn this a little bit. We can cut Taz out. Yeah, get a little more of the Sun logo there. 86-80, Lynx won at home in Minnesota. Let's just say some suspicious refereeing that day, though. All right. So I'll be a little bit behind because I am on League Pass for all 4 games today. We're not doing the ABC game at 2:30, so you'll get a little bit of spoiler alert up here. But they're already at half court, ready to tip. So I don't know what's going on with the play-by-play. Tipped and controlled. What are they doing? That was weird. Easy basket for the Fever, and they just took their time putting it in. All right, I'll have to fix the colors. That was so strange. The tip went ahead, and it was like the Fever player was afraid to touch the ball for some reason. All right, Tina Charles fadeaway jumper missed, and that was Boston on the rebound. Cunningham trying to bring it up, fell down. Lacan trying to steal it. They took their sweet time calling the jump ball. Hey, Dion. That was odd. All right, here we got the play-by-play. So the first basket was by Sims. It was so strange. And then they really were slow to call a jump ball here between... Do they call a... All right, I got to listen. I don't know what's going on. They're going to review? I don't know what's going on here, honestly. No ruling on the court. I mean, obviously these teams have a history. They want. Yep, we're going to the video review already. No clue what we're reviewing. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Lacan reached in before Cunningham fell. I'm willing to, say, hey, maybe they should have called a foul. She definitely got her with the right arm, but Cunningham was kind of already falling. I'm no bias here. I'm not even gonna, it was a late whistle though. I felt like it should have been at least a jump ball pretty quick. No big black slots. Here are the starters we got Cunningham, Howard, Boston, Mitchell and Sims. So no CC yet. If you're asking about Caitlin Clark. Yeah, we're still reviewing right now. I'm going to fix the colors. I'm not even going to hazard a guess as to what they're going to call here. Could be a foul on Lacan. Could be a foul on Cunningham. Could be a jump ball. I honestly don't know. All right, we're going to put the Fever are in their dark jerseys. I'll put the Sun in like orange, even though they're wearing white. Still under review. So what a great way to start the game when we got a game to get to it too. All right, there we go. Colors should be better. Blue, orange, red. Yeah, I don't really have a gray picked out for the Sun. All right, what did they call? I don't know, Dion. It was just like a reach-in foul sort of on Lacan. Cunningham was also falling at the same time. Then Cunningham's on the floor. Lacan reached in. I thought they were going to call a jump ball much quicker than they did. They kind of got tangled up, and then like Cunningham ripped the ball away and sent Lacan. They gave Sophie a technical. Okay. Oh, 8-second violation. So this should be Sun ball. Interesting call. Wow. I no clue why that was called the way it was. Interesting. Not saying I have any idea what it should have been. All right, so wait a minute. Hey, Wolfie, that's right. All right, so there's the technical free throw made by Mabry. So it's currently 2-1 Fever. Yeah, we need a ding ding for the bell. And then it'll be, it is, all right, inbounds pass to Mabry. It is Sun ball. Mabry with the ball, dribbles against Cunningham around a Charles screen, flips it to Charles by the free throw line. Charles in the paint, stolen. Looks like Mitchell to Sims. The lefty layup is good. And a foul at 9:07. So good anticipation of the pass by Mitchell to steal it when Charles was trying to kick it out to, I think, Morrow. Yeah, Mitchell had it guarded by Lacan. She found Sims, who laid it up and got fouled by Lacan. Yeah, Mitchell steal. Sims shot. Mitchell assist. Free throw. In and out. No good. Morrow on the rebound. The Fever have a 2-1 season series lead over the Sun. The Sun won the first game. I think it was either May or June. It was early in the season. Morrow for three, in and out, no good. Rebound. Boston out to Sims. She throws it away. Lacan stole it. They were trying to hit Cunningham in the paint. Lacan from the free throw line is good. Nothing but net. 1 point game. 8:30 to go. 4-3 Fever. All right, again, Fever are in blue going left to right. Sun are in white with orange numbers going right to left. All right, Boston picked up her dribble, looking for somebody to pass to. Gets it to Howard. Howard by the free throw line. Turn around in the paint. Puts it up. No good. Banked it off the backboard. No rim. They get it out to Mabry. 8 minutes to go, first quarter. Mabry drives right side, lays it up, no good. Morrow rebound and follow from the left side, and the Sun take a 1 point lead. 7:50 to go. And a pass to that's Boston three, but no, there's a whistle before Sophie's three or Cunningham's three. All right, inbounds pass. Sims with the ball. 10 to shoot. They get it to Mitchell, right side. 5 to shoot now. Dribbles against Lacan. Really faked her out. Long jumper, no good. Rebound, Charles. Got give and go with Lacan. Now she finds... Hartley missed an easy one from the right side, but Charles is there with the rebound and the putback from the left side. 7-4 Connecticut. 7:09 to go. Let me speed that clock a little. Layup from the left side. No good by Mitchell. Touched last by the Fever and out of bounds to the Sun at 7:03. Sorry. I'm trying to type back in the chat. I just need to verbally respond. 6:55. Lacan out to Charles by the free throw line. Charles puts up a hook shot from the right side. It's good. 9-4, Sun. 6:42 to go. Sims she did lose it. Mabry throws a long pass ahead to Charles. Charles puts it up in the paint and good. And it's 11-4, and I think White has called a timeout for the Fever. We just had a 10-0 run because it was 4-1 at one point, Fever, and Sims missed that free throw. That was like a touchdown pass from like one free throw line to the other, from Mabry to Thomas for the layup. Now let's check the play-by-play. Mike Tyson plays basketball now. Sun possessive got this. Yeah, this lucky shot, Dion says. Yeah, if we look at the standings, this is crucial for the Fever. There's plenty of people heating up, plenty of teams heating up behind them and cooling off. The Storm are definitely struggling. Yeah, sorry, I got way behind on the play-by-play there. All right. Is there a rule in basketball about timeout calling? I'm new here. Well, in the WNBA, you get 5 timeouts. They use them to challenge stuff. If your challenge is successful, you generally get the timeout back. As far as whether a player or a coach can call timeout, I mean, the head coach can. I think players can call timeout, but I'll be honest, I'm not 100% on that. Oh, sorry. Let's get the poll going. You guys got to remind me of that. All right. Don't forget, the Fever have won 2 straight against Connecticut, but the series is 2-1. The Sun won the first one. I hope that answered your question, Michael Restello. Yeah. I know, assistant coaches, I don't think are allowed to call timeouts. It's got to be the head coach. Same as the NFL. We had a game last year where a defensive coordinator was awarded a timeout that shouldn't have happened. Of course, it was for the Chiefs. Oh, now they're saying 6:33 to go. I thought it was 6:34. All right, we should be getting the Sun broadcast. Yeah, NBC Sports Boston. Lucky shot, Dion. I watched basketball twice, and that was at a family party. Okay. Well, welcome. Hope you like it. I haven't watched basketball consistently for about 20 years, but the WNBA got back into it in May. 10-0 run in the last 2:05, pardon me. 6:23, 15 to shoot. That is Cunningham for 3, right side. It hits the rim and goes over the backboard out of bounds. That was way off by Cunningham. Oh, I see. White was 2 seasons with Connecticut. Wait, was she a player or a coach then? Probably a coach, I imagine. I don't know. Fever are not shooting well, suffice to say. 28.6%. Mabry left side. Dribbles between the legs. 8 to shoot. Down to Charles. 5 to shoot. Long 2 just inside the 3 is air ball, but I believe she was fouled probably by Boston on the Fever. 5:56. It is Boston's first foul. Charles will be shooting 2. Again, you're going to get spoiler alerts because WNBA League Pass is a streaming app, so I get behind what you see up here. I try not to, scroll down too far. First one by Charles is good. She has 7 of the 12 Connecticut points. I got to make sure I drink plenty of water today. Second free throw, that is good as well. 13-4. Inbounds pass to, looks like Odyssey Sims. Right side, Mitchell. Wow, that was a travel. She threw it away anyways. Lacan, right side, Mabry to Hartley, but under the basket. Mabry 3, right side, missed off the iron, tapped out of bounds by Morrow. It will be Fever ball with 5:34. Not sure why Morrow is thinking it was off the Fever. She clearly tapped it out. All right, Rivers in for Lacan, but before that, according to the play-by-play, we got a Sun timeout. Or right after that. Rivers, the rookie for Connecticut. I do like Lacan. They brought her in mid-season. Oh, wait. I wonder if they're challenging that they tipped it out. Yep, they are. Oh, brother. 2 challenges. Or not challenges, but 2 video reviews already. Good gravy. All right, so I'll put the Sun with a timeout, but we'll see if they get it back. All right. 6 votes, everybody, for the Fever so far. Let's get the timer going. I'll catch up on the chat. Right, I kind of dig how it's different season from the NBA. Wise move by Sports Pro. Yeah. Yeah, I would hate to see the WNBA switch their calendar, but they want to have their draft after the the women's college season ends. Well, actually, Morrow might have a point. This ball might have been off of Howard. It's really close though. Did Morrow knock it out of Howard's hand, and did Howard come down and touch it? It's going to be, I can't tell. I think they're done reviewing. Nope, he put the headset back on. So all right, we'll see. Yeah, don't forget, later today, we will have the Sparks at the Mystics, 2 o'clock, or immediately following this game. I may get to it late. Then we will have 5 o'clock Mercury at Storm, and then the nightcap 7:30 Dream at Valkyries. Ooh, nice camera work. So what's the call here? All right, it's 14 to shoot. It is Sun ball. They overturned it. Hall in for Mitchell now too. All right, still waiting on the inbounds pass. Finally, Mabry shoots it immediately. Left baseline, no good. Tapped around. Morrow had it. Got her shot blocked by Boston, who hands it to, I think, Sims. Sims left side. Right side for Hall. Now Boston. Hands to Sims. Top of the arc. Left side. Cunningham down to Boston. 8 to shoot. Dribbling. Backs up Charles. Banks it right side. No good. Morrow on the rebound. Out to Mabry. Wow. 5 minutes to go in the first, and the Fever are ice cold to start the game. Mabry passes to Charles, who shoots a 3. Back iron. No good. Hall on the rebound, dribbles passes up ahead. That's going to be an easy layup from the right side by Howard. No foul. She crashed to the court. Couldn't see if there was contact. 2 of 8 from the field for the Fever. And the Sun just threw it away. Bree Hartley threw it, trying to get it to Mabry, cutting to the basket, and just sailed the pass over her head. So all right. I'll catch up in the chat in a minute. Apologies. We got some subs, I think. Boston sits. Dantas checks in. Lacan back in. And Hartley sits. All right. That is Sims with the ball. And an offensive foul. Boston. She can't believe it. I don't know what. Gosh, never mind. No comment. I'll stop editorializing. Nelson-Ododa in for Charles. All right, did Boston get subbed there? They didn't put it in the play-by-play yet, I don't think. Lacan finds Nelson-Ododa. Free throw line, that jumper is good. 15-6. 4:05 to go in the third. All right, that is Howard out to, I think, Sims. Is she one? Yeah, she's got to be 1, right? Kicks it out. Hull down to Howard. Howard in the paint. Puts a shot up. No good. Off the iron, but we got a foul coming up on the Sun at 3:47. Apologies if you can hear my neighbor's generator running in the background. I'm like at the corner of my house, and their generator's literally just a few feet that way. All right, yeah, see, Boston got the foul, and they never took her out in the play-by-play. She's sitting on the bench. Edwards in for Morrow. First free throw by Howard is no good off the front of the iron. That's weird. They never put... Boston has 2 fouls. She immediately sat down after the foul. They never put it in the play-by-play. There it is. Dantas, Boston. I don't... Yeah, they had screwed that up. That's what happened. Okay, they fixed it. You saw it live. Second free throw is good. It's 15-7, 3:45 to go. First quarter. Lacan guarded by Hall, right side, by the scorer's table. Over to Mabry. Screen. Mabry puts up a running jumper. It's good. Nothing but net. 10-point lead for the Sun. Sims to Howard, right side. Bounce pass. Hall, reverse. Was there a whistle? Did the basket count? What the heck happened here? Mabry's holding her head, but they stopped the clock. Mabry got hit in the head, I guess. What's the... Oh, Dantas got the foul, so no basket. Sorry, I don't hear the whistle. I've got the sound muted. 3:16 to go. So that was Dantas with the... Must have been away from the ball or on a screen. Rivers, right baseline jumper, no good. It looks like Howard on the rebound. She brings it into the front court. And she passes it to Hall. Nope, make it Cunningham. Apologies. Right side 3, I think by Dantas, no good. Nelson-Ododa, rebound, hands to Mabry. Could have been a reach-in foul on Hall, not called. Mabry down low. Hall knocks it away off of some people's legs, and Dantas has it. Can't dribble. Sims comes to get it by the scorer's table. She drives to the basket. Lefty layup, up and good. Like the third basket, I think, for the Fever. 225. We'll have to check the field goal percentage at the quarter. So they have just been ice cold to start. Drive right side. I think we got a whistle and a foul against... actually, I think the Sun get their timeout back. 2:16 to go. Foul against the Fever. If the Sun win the half, I think they win the game. Yeah, it could be too many fouls and too big a deficit to overcome, but we'll see. Odyssey Sims has 6 of the 9 points. Nelson-Ododa's free throw, no good on the first one. Dantas just picked up her second. And Bree Hartley's back in. Number 14 for the Sun. Mabry out, Hartley in. Second free throw, good. 18-9. All right, Sims into the front court. 2:10 to go in the first. Hall threw it away, or it got stolen in the paint. They kick it out. Lacan chip to Rivers for 3, top of the arc. It was like in and out, and then it finally fell down. Rivers with the 3, 1:50 to go. 12-point lead. Oh, please zoom in. Why are we seeing more than half the court? Looks like it was Dantas who just lost the ball. Lacan dribbling the other way. So fouls, turnovers, and poor shooting are doing in the Fever right now. Drive to the basket by Edwards. And she is knocked to the ground and a foul. Edwards was acquired from the Washington Mystics in that J.C. Sheldon trade. And, I think the Mystics got the right to swap draft picks next year, like first round. Boy, that Carrington deal from Dallas to the Minnesota Lynx was a steal. The more I look at it. All right, Edwards misses the first free throw. Oh, sorry. I jumped ahead. Sun coach talking to the ref. All right, Edwards wearing number 8 for the Sun. Now we get the subs. Second free throw good. Mitchell and Bibby check in for the Fever. Dantas and Cunningham sit. All right, left side. They get it out to Howard. Howard drives in the paint. Bounce pass out to Sims. Back to Howard. Howard guarded by Nelson-Ododa. Banks it in from the right side. 22-11 the score. 1 minute remaining. Nelson-Ododa just knocks somebody on their back, and she gets whistled for the offensive foul. And Howard is limping, and Howard was definitely outside the arc, so there was no doubt that this was an offensive foul on Nelson-Ododa. She took one dribble and just slammed her shoulder into Howard, and hopefully Howard's all right. We got 50 seconds to go in the first. Nearly a turnover by the scorer's table, and I think it was. Howard and Sims talking to each other now after the turnover. One of them must have stepped out of bounds near the scorer's table. All right, 43 seconds to go, 20 to shoot for the Sun. Lacan, jumper, left side, no good. I don't know if it was blocked, but it was short and to the left. That was Bibby, I think, on the rebound. Now Mitchell, by the free throw line, gets it out to Howard. Howard, bank shot, left side, no good. Edwards crashes into her for the rebound. Wow, it is getting physical. You weren't kidding about the fighting. Edwards just, Howard is down and not moving. Slowly rolling onto her back. That was, wow. Edwards just skied up to get the rebound, and they just collided. Let's see what the call is. Oh, my gosh. Wonder if she got the wind knocked out of her. Yeah, her shoulder just buried. I think they did call Howard on the foul, too. Well, they're obviously in the bonus, even though the Sun TV didn't put it up there, because that is their 5th foul. Looks like Timpson is going to sub in, I would assume, for Howard. It's 23-11. Edwards made the first free throw. Sorry, I'll catch up on the chat at the quarter break. Second free throw also good. 24-11. I mean, that's a tough call. They're both going for the basketball. I sympathize with Howard. Edwards was just so high in the air. All right, we got 10 seconds to go in the first. Shot clock turned off. Sims finally advances towards the basket. Now Mitchell, right side. Bibby for three. No good. Defensive rebound. That's the quarter. 24-11. Jeez Louise. Bad start for the Fever on this road game. If they thought this game was going to be a cakewalk, they forgot how much the Sun probably hate them. And vice versa. Oh, pardon me. All right. Generator shut off. All right, let me reset the clock, and then I will catch up on the chat. Just was talking to my son real quick. Cold start. Like I said, we'll get to the field goal percentage for the 24-11 Sun after one. No, tomorrow night. That's just to remind me to do a thumbnail. Tomorrow. It's
WNBA today?
Yeah, just WNBA. All right, where were we? Boy. I feel like.
Tied the Eagles 21-21 in overtime.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they could have kicked an easy field goal, but they didn't.
Okay. Kind of how it's. Oh yeah. Let's see. I feel like a big gripe with professional basketball, fouls are called so much more often than the other. Yeah, nobody calls traveling. That's at all levels. I agree. Double dribble. Yeah. AB pissed. Who's AB? Sorry, Dion. Just getting to your chat. I'm way behind. Yeah, let's check the. Yeah, well, they were shooting 35.7%. 0 for 3 from 3. 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Connecticut 8 of 18. 1 of 4 from 3. 7 of 9, though, from the line. So the foul situation, heavy in the. It's 11 already. No, I'm sorry. 6. Okay, it's only 6-4. My bad. In favor, more on the Fever. The turnovers are killing them. 9-5 Fever.
Who's playing? Oh,
Fever and Sun.
Yeah, I saw the shirt.
If Sun win the half, I think they win the game. Yeah, Rivers with the 3. Dang. So Dion's rooting for the. Probably should be flagrant. I don't know. They didn't have one though. Yeah, Howard got subbed out when basketball becomes boxing, yes. Yeah, she needs a break after 2. She got slammed into on the offensive end. They called that, and then she got leveled on a rebound. They called her for the foul.
What?
Well, I think you have to say the Sun are the more physical team right now. They're taking it to the Fever, especially Nelson-Ododa and Edwards so far. All right, inbounds pass. That is, who's that? Hartley with the ball. All right, down to Edwards. Holds. Hands to Lacan. Lacan to the left side. Banks it. In and out. No good. Boston on the rebound. Passes out to Mitchell. Mitchell right side. Cunningham for 3. No good. Almost got her own offensive rebound. She actually does. And then we get, she stepped out of bounds, and it's Sun ball at 9:33.
I remember hearing you say about how's the foul on her.
Yeah, 11 points in a quarter, not what you want. Agreed, Dion.
Against the Sun, one of the worst teams.
We should play the Mercury, D. Okay. Which side is more? Oh, okay. 5 made shots in 10 minutes. Yep. All right. If I said anybody other than the Fever or the Sun, I apologize. I sometimes say the wrong team name. 9:19, another whistle. They just went to show a graphic instead of what the call was. Let me scroll down on the play-by-play. All right, they called Hull for her first turnover. 9-12. Underneath the basket, Edwards with a reverse layup. It's good from the left side. 9:06 to go. 11-point lead for the Sun. Who would have thought we'd say that phrase today? Cunningham, cross-court pass. Mitchell drives, left side, puts it up. No good. Boston on the rebound, 5 to shoot. Cunningham for 3. Front iron, well short. Lacan over to Rivers. Rivers left side. Rivers all the way to the basket. Banks it in from the right side. You got to love Sanaya Rivers. Even if you hate the Sun, you really got to cheer for that rookie. She plays really well. All right. Boston all the way to the basket. Banks it in right side finally. The Fever are on the board in the second quarter, 28-13. Hartley, left side, drives to the basket, throws it away. Hull on the steal. They're trying to hit Rivers in the far corner. Mitchell, right side, into the paint to Boston. I think they may have just, can't see the number. It's either Cunningham or Hall holding their right knee. It's Cunningham because Hall is checking on her. And she is in a tremendous amount of pain. I did not see what happened. It was away from the ball. She hasn't moved her right leg. She's holding her right knee. 8:04 to go, 17 to shoot, and they're going to take a timeout on the court. All right, Rivers with 5, Boston with 2. Nelson-Ododa's second foul, and Indy has to take a timeout because of the injury. So it should be 5-3 timeouts in favor of Connecticut. They'll update that in a minute. Yeah, real quick. Well, the Fever are off in general right now. We got Howard's 2 for 4. Yeah, Cunningham 0 for 3 from 3. So nobody's taken a lot of shots. That's what's surprising. We've played 12 minutes, and they've only even attempted 18 field goals and made 6 of them. Yeah. Sims is actually 3 of 3. Those were all drives to the basket and layups.
Jags winning over Saints 7-0 in the first quarter.
Okay, you got the app working. That's good.
That's the only game on.
Yeah, Hunter's not playing. I told you that.
Yeah.
So like I think I'd have to check my Twitter or X. Bibby and Dantas 0 for 1 from 3. So they're 0 for 5 from 3, but only 1 of 3 from the free throw line too. That hurts.
Yikes.
But so Sims 3 for 3. See, nobody's missed more than 3 shots. Mitchell 0 for 3. That hurts. Mitchell's the one that, drives this offense, and her being cold is not helping the cause at the moment.
I don't think anyone being cold.
I mean, they're only getting out rebounded 11 to 10. And the turnovers are only actually it's 10 to 6 now, turnovers. So they are turning it over more. No times tied, just the one lead change. The Fever led by 3. That's their biggest lead. 17, the biggest lead for the Sun. It's currently 15. Let's see. I got to catch up again. But Fever scores like 45 in the fourth. Yeah, that'd be a lot. And, oh boy. Cunningham being helped to the locker room. Here's the replay. It was on that Hull steal. Hartley got into another player, and then as a result, kind of just landed, got bumped, and she landed, on Cunningham's knee. Not landed on, but ran into it, and it must have, that was the injury. All right, Fever ball. Sims down low. Boston, but there's a foul before the shot. No basket. 7:59. Let's see the call. That's unfortunate. Yeah, the injury. No offense. Yep. If they lose her, I feel the game's over. No, there's still a long way to go. Mitchell's going to warm up eventually. Maybe Bibby or somebody off the bench will get hot too. Or Sims. Like, have Sims keep attacking the basket. She's really good at that. All right, Sims to Boston. And we got a foul as Boston tried to get it to a pass to, I think, Mitchell. And Lacan is going to pick up the foul. So the Sun already have 3 fouls in the second at the 7:50 mark. So we could be getting a lot of free throws here in the second quarter. Sims, top of the arc. Down low, Boston. Boston up, banks it, tried to beat the shot clock and missed it. I mean, hit the backboard and the iron. No good. Well, they looked like Hartley threw it away, and then Hall had it, and she dove to the ground, and I think they're going to call Bree Hartley on the foul. So that's already 4 on Connecticut, and we're only 2.5 or 2:34 into the second period. So we've turned the tables here on the fouls getting called. All right, inbounds pass to Sims. 7:22 to go. 18 to shoot. Sims nearly threw it away from Timpson. Almost a steal by the Sun. Boston hands to Mitchell. Mitchell for 3 right side. Front iron, no good. Mabry, long pass ahead to Rivers. Lefty layup is good. Man, Mabry's got that court vision, and she can thread the needle on these long passes. Boston into the paint, puts it up on a righty hook, and it's good. 30-15, 6:48 to go. 2 for 7 from the field for the Fever. 3 of 4 for the Sun in the second quarter. Charles, long 2, no good, but they call the foul before that. 6:39. Yeah, that was a great pass by Mabry. Second assist. Rivers has 7. Oh, Timpson got called for defensive 3 second. Okay, no foul. Free throw is missed by Charles anyways. Edwards is going to sit. Morrow checks in. Timpson sits, and Howard is back in for the Fever. They're playing hot potato, Dion says. That's pretty much it. All right. Fever. Hartley into Charles, and then a steal. Sims going the other way. Sims pulls up. Gets her shot blocked by Rivers. Gets the rebound. Misses. Follow, no good. But then another follow is good. I think Howard got it. I think Boston missed one in there. But it's 30-17, and I think the Sun want a timeout at 6:15. Because they've got into foul trouble. They just turned the ball over, and then they gave up an easy basket the other way, not rebounding. Yeah, okay, it was. I swear Boston had a missed shot in there. See, Sims got blocked by Rivers. Then it just says Boston rebound, but then Howard got the putback. It's like, well.
Someone bricked it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, the first shot was a block. Yeah, then I really think they missed a Boston. Go check your thing.
No,
I hear it crackling, though. Okay.
Yeah, no, I just put it in.
All right, the Sun take a timeout. I forgot to mark that. Sorry if I've missed some chats. I was trying to catch up. I do appreciate. Hey, Seagazer, thanks for checking in. No, Cunningham wasn't. Cunningham started at small forward today. They went with Odyssey Sims at point, and Kelsey Mitchell's there too, the shooting guard. I think I missed that question earlier. No offense. Yeah. Seagazer, judging from the performance so far this game, Fever will not make the postseason. Well, yeah, but it's all up in the air until we know Clark's status. It really hurt that they lost Ari McDonald.
I was about to say,
Ari McDonald's injury really kind of sunk the season. Yeah. No, yeah. Her and her backup, Colson, both got injured in the same game and are out for the season. I don't know anything about Kennedy Carter. That's how you say it. Sorry. I only know the New York Knicks and Lakers. Okay. Hey, welcome, Michael Restello and Big Black Slots and Seagazer and Dion. Plenty of time to go. I agree. Fever has to do this quarter and next as a draw. Yeah. Slows the game down. Yep. Terrible offense. Yeah, I already read Dion's. They're playing hot potatoes. 7 assists. 7 assists for 7 rebounds for Boston. Oh, yeah, it's only 7-6 an assist, Sun to Fever. This is a long commercial break. Nobody in double figures yet. We got 7 for Howard, 8 for Charles on the... How can you fail to lay up the ball several times under the basket? Well, they got the basket. That's all that matters. First one was a block. Then Boston, I don't know if... They never clarified in the play-by-play. Oh, they never... Yeah, Boston got blocked too. Okay, they finally added that. All right, Mabry from the free throw line. Back iron, no good. Boston on the rebound. Pass to Sims, left side, right corner. 3 by Hall, no good off the iron. But an offensive rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell drives, kicks it back to Hall, but there was a foul before the pass. Yeah, no basket. 5:54 to go. Mitchell holding her head. What?
The quarterback for the rookie for Saints, Shaw, he's in.
Shuck?
Shuck, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he was starting or not, I think.
All right, Charles on the foul, her first. There you go. If you get a few more fouls, yeah, yeah, no problem. It's been a crazy game. We'll say that much. Both sides. Very physical for the Sun. For sure. Free throw, man. Beautiful free throw. Perfect arc. Perfect backspin. Nothing but net by Mitchell. Again, Fever are in the bonus now. There's 5 fouls against the Sun. Second one, same thing. Mitchell knocks them both down. Cuts the lead to 11. Mabry into the front court. 5:50 to go. 18 to shoot. Rivers gets it to Charles. Charles down low. Mabry reverse layup from the right side is good. Good cut to the basket. Good vision by Charles to find Mabry. Sims right side. Sims drives to the basket. Floats a jumper. Missed short, but I think that was Howard on the putback. Yeah, she got the offensive rebound. It was almost like a pass. I wonder if she got blocked because it was well short. Howard has 7 points, 3 of 5 from the field. All right, Rivers bounce pass to, I think, Morrow. Morrow drives left side, banks it off the glass and in. Right, I'm not sure. Either in the dishwasher, sink, or maybe in the drawer. Mitchell in the paint. Off her foot. It's going to be a backcourt violation. Another turnover by the Fever. She can't believe it. 4:54 to go. Mitchell was just trying to drive to the paint. You can sit here, yeah. Just don't. Yeah, you have to scooch back, though. Thank you. All right, your head's blocking me a little, though. Can you put it on the mat to your left? Thanks. Mabry. Or, yeah, there's one under there. All right, down low, Mabry. Double teamed. Finds Morrow wide open in the paint. She misses a shot, though. Just outside the arc. The defense got there late. 4:39 to go. Fever ball down low. Howard, I think, with the right side layup for 2. 34-23. Back to 11 again. Rivers to Mabry by the scorer's table. 14 to shoot. Rivers, 8 to shoot. Rivers, right side. Right baseline jumper for 2. Short off the iron. Tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Boston on Indiana, they say. She's arguing with the ref at 4:09. Are they going to show Mitchell's turnover, or what are we doing? Oh, no, they're showing the pass by Mitchell for the easy layup for Howard on the other trip. Yeah, Howard has 11 now. Inbounds pass to Morrow. 12 to shoot. That's Lacan, actually. Sorry. Lacan to Mabry. Tries to pass it to Charles in the paint. It's stolen. Hall going the other way. Hall, guarded by Mabry, stops her dribble. Almost a steal by Mabry, but it goes out of bounds off of the Sun at 3:51, 16 to shoot. Chance to cut it to single digits finally for the Fever. At 3:51, yeah.
Thunder going all the way and winning it.
All right. Missed shot by the Fever. Morrow on the rebound. Right side, Mabry to Charles. Charles hook shot in the paint off the iron and falls through the net. Nifty little. You can just leave it. Okay, thanks. Shot by Charles. All right. Nice drive to the basket and a good pass to get the layup for the Fever there. Apologies, I'll get the name. Didn't quite see who that was. It was Howard at 3:29. Is that right? Mabry with a reverse layup from the left side. Another basket. It's 38-25. 3:10 to go. All right. Boston with the ball to Mitchell. Mitchell 3 right side, short off the iron. Tap to Hall, though. 14 to shoot. Handed it to Mitchell. Mitchell in the paint. Floats a jumper. Air ball. I don't think that was blocked. Morrow up ahead to Rivers. And she fires a basket to the Sun bench. Not even close. That was a horrible pass. Rushed it by the rookie. All right. First turnover on Rivers at 2:47. Oh, they're showing the pass from Rivers to Mabry. That was a good play. I think I had looked away and caught the end. Or maybe that wasn't. Sorry. All right, 2:43 to go. Boston with the ball. Boston to Mitchell. Floats a jumper. No good. Tapped on the follow. No good. I think that was Howard who tipped it. Lacan. Left side, picks up the dribble to Morrow. Morrow, turnaround in the paint. Lefty layup, no good, but she was fouled by Howard at 2:20. Appears to be only the second foul on the Fever in the second. So they've cleaned up the fouls in the second quarter. I'll give them that much. And they don't seem to be turning it over as much like the Sun are, but they can't seem to get it below 11 points for the lead. Howard's third foul, by the way, and she's been doing the bulk of the scoring for the Fever. Morrow, no good, short off the front iron. Howard sits Timpson in again. Morrow, second free throw. That's good. Back to a 14-point lead. Under 2:20 to play in the second quarter. Left side. They pass it to Mitchell. Mitchell to Boston. Hands to Sims. Sims floats a shot. Back iron. No good. Out to Mabry. Mabry. Driving left side in the paint. Banks it up off the glass and good. Nice drive to the basket by Mabry. And I think White has called a timeout for the Fever at 1:49. And they are only going to have, I think, 2 left. I think they've used 3 in the first half. It's a lot of first half timeouts. Yeah, they have 2, and Connecticut still has 4. So Tina Charles has 10 to lead the way for the Sun, and 13 for Howard to lead the way for the Fever. But Howard has 3 fouls. She's the only person in the game with more than 2 fouls. And let me catch up on the chat. I did fall behind again. Sorry. Yeah, missed layups are a killer. I agree with you, Seagazer. Rebound still a lot loud. Got to take advantage of that bonus here. Yeah, for the Fever. But now there's only 1:49 to go. Physical game we've seen today. Well, this is the first game we've seen today in the W. I get you. I kid. Oh, yeah, by the way, we'll have the Sparks at the Mystics immediately following the conclusion of this game, unless this game somehow goes quickly. But at this rate, I think we're going to have to join that game already in progress. 5 o'clock, we'll have the Mercury at the Storm. And the nightcap, 7:30 Central, Dream in San Francisco to take on the Golden State Valkyries. Monday night, the W is off, so we will have Bengals Commanders, last game of the week 2 of the preseason for the NFL. Preseason concludes this Saturday, August 23rd. Tuesday night doubleheader, Wednesday single game, late night, Thursday doubleheader, and then Friday will be a doubleheader as well. Yeah, 25 points in 1/2 is brutal. Exactly. They're going to need a couple of these timeouts in the second half. I mean, it's like too little too late here. Yeah, I think they can get it together in the third. Yeah, we'll see. Halftime adjustments are in order. All right, Timpson will inbound the ball. And that is Sims, picked up full court by Lacan. She gets it into the front court. 17 to shoot. Mitchell to Hall in the left corner. Now into Timpson. Timpson around Morrow. Puts it up off the back iron and falls straight down. Good for 2. 1:25 to go in this first half, second quarter. Cunningham is out for the game. I just saw the graphic. Yeah, that looked like a precautionary about her right knee. Tina Charles with an easy turnaround from the left side and banks it in. 1:07 to go. Charles with 12 now. Drive to the basket. Lefty layup is no good by Mitchell, but she is fouled at 1:01. Yeah, usually the W is. They weren't off last Monday. I know. I hate. There's not an off day for a while. All right, Mitchell at the line. Free throw on the way. That one's short. You know, I praised her for her form on her last 2, and then she makes one short. All right, Charles sits. Looked like Nelson-Ododa checked back in. Yep. Second free throw, Mitchell. That one's nothing but net. 43-28. Inbounds pass Lacan. Under a minute to go. All right. Lacan, cross-court pass. Morrow thought about a basket. Drives all the way. Does a reverse layup from the right side and banks it in. 47.6 to go. 20 to shoot. Mitchell. Step back 3 right side. In and out. No good, but we got a foul. I think, are they calling Boston for an offensive foul on the pick? I think they are. Just nothing going right for the Fever. Boston's third foul. Both her and Howard have 3 now. That's not good news for the Fever. They got to watch it early on in the third quarter. Mabry a long 3. Nothing but net. That was some long range. And it's a 20-point game. How did we get here? About 2 seconds difference maybe between the game clock and the shot clock. I think it's between 1 and 2 seconds. About a second and a half. And we got a whistle at 12.6. With 11 to shoot. Okay, so it's 1.6 seconds difference. All right, yeah, we did get a foul. Mitchell at the line. Oh, must have been a defensive 3-second. Mitchell makes the free throw. She has 4 points. I think all on free throws, yeah, because she made 2, then split 1, and now she just did the 3, yeah. So I think the shot clock is turned off. Boston sits Bibby back in. Inbounds pass to Sims. They'll hold for the last shot. Trailing by 19. Dribble by the free throw line. Kicks it out. Hull for 3. Short. Off the iron. Defensive rebound. 20. Fever need to fight back. Yep. They are struggling. So halftime's 48-29. Sun up. Never would have guessed this would happen in a half of basketball for the Fever. No matter how many injuries, just shocking, I think, to say the least. And with Boston and Howard each having 3 fouls, that's, that is trouble. Especially with Howard doing, the scoring that she has so far. All right, we'll get the clock going for the second half. Let me fix the time. I forgot to put it at halftime as well. There we go. All right, we'll take a look at the box score. 74% of the 34 votes going for the Fever. Loyal Fever fans. I get it. The Sun are the... It's hard to argue now when they say the Sky are the worst team in the league, the way the Sun have been playing lately. Especially the Sky without Angel Reese, I'll add. Hey, thanks to everybody for watching, liking, subscribing, and being a return viewer. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please hit like on the video. Please hit subscribe as well to Sin Bin Stream. Doing one or both will help us get recommended by YouTube to put other potential viewers like yourself and help me with growing the channel. And I thank you for your support. We had a lot of subs yesterday, and 19 likes. Thank you so much in this game. Well, we got a shocking first half, but we'll see if they come out firing in the second half. Turnovers have evened up. Like I said, the Fever took care of the basketball in the second quarter, but the results just aren't there. They trailed by 13 after 1, and now they trail by 19. I mean, they only managed 29 points in the first half. That's probably a quarter and half low, at least for the season. Yeah, here's what's coming up. Let's see. You're asking about the Aces? No, I'm not doing the Aces game. You can enjoy that game on ABC or ESPN Plus, though. Wings at Aces. I'm skipping that game because the Sparks with the playoff situation I thought was more important. Plus the spread. Sparks are favored by 3, whereas the Aces favored by 11 at home, rightfully so. Did you do lunch okay? Yeah. Okay. Of course. Did you have a banana yet, or? No. Okay, well, before you snack, please have a banana. Or we'll check the avocados again. All right, thank you. It's half. I'm about to take a break, too.
What's the score?
48-29. It was 48-28 for a brief moment, too. That should be. So, yeah, I'm doing the League Pass games today, guys. 2 o'clock, Sparks, Mystics. 5 o'clock Central. It's okay. Mercury, Storm. And the nightcap, Dream, Valkyries, 7:30.
First 4-game day.
4 out of 5. Yeah. We will get to the Sparks, Mystics, I'm guessing a little late because this game is taking forever, so I do apologize. Where we go? Mitchell attacks the basket, close her eyes, and charge to the lane. They need to get free throws and stop the clock. Yeah. Yeah, but they're down to 2 timeouts. Yeah, that's really heads up basketball that half. I don't know what they are doing, sadly. Yep. Oh, thanks, Michael Rostello, for watching, and thanks for commenting. It really does help the live stream go smoother. I appreciate everybody's comments. Okay, no times tied. One lead change. We knew 3-point lead for the Fever, and then it was briefly 20. Now it's 19 at the half. Excuse me. For the Sun. 13 leads the way by Howard. 6 for Sims. I mean, that 8 rebounds by Boston, though. 5 by Howard. And assist, we got 3 from Mitchell. Again, they did much better taking care of the ball in the second quarter. It's 12-10 on turnovers, but it's 15-6 points off turnovers. Fast break points pretty even, 10-8, Sun. Points in the paint, Indies missed their fair share in the paint, 32-24. And the foul trouble, Howard and Boston each with 3. 10-9 Sun in the fouls, but theirs are spread out, nobody more than 2. Leading the way, we got Charles and Mabry with 12. 7 rebounds by Morrow. 8 assists by Lacan and a half. That's incredible. Not much steals actually each team with 5 steals, but and Hall has 2. Everybody else has 1 or 0. Oh, actually Lacan has 2. But look at this. Sanaya Rivers with 3 blocks. That's incredible. All right. 57.6% from the field for the Sun. I mean, that's kind of why we're where we are, if that makes sense. 2 of 5 from 3 and 8 of 12 from the free throw line. Meanwhile, the Fever, 31.6%. 0 for 10 from 3 and 5 of 8 from the line. Mitchell, 0 for 2 from 3, 0 of 7 from the field. Cunningham, 0 for 3. She's out with a right knee injury, though, for the rest of the game. Howard shooting 6 of 9, but you got Boston, 2 of 6. Sims, 3 of 7. I think she was 3 of 5 to start. Hall, 0 for 3 from 3. Timpson with the only basket off the bench, it looks like. 2 points for Timpson. 15 off the bench. Led by Rivers, 7. All right, I think I'm going to take a quick break. Let's see. Strong. Yeah, no worries, Michael. Thanks. All right, I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll be back. Got to get more water, maybe a quick bite to eat, since we'll be coming up on the second game. I'm going to put some tunes on. Hope that helps with the broadcast. If you hate it, just let me know. I understand. What was I doing? All right. Still got just a few minutes. I'll just put on a short song, I think. Sorry, hold please. Audio library. Who do we want? Let's look up Bruno E again. I think there was a few different songs. I don't think I played every one that I liked by him. All right, 1973, I think we played Sugar Soul and... All right, we'll play California Wind. It's about 4.5 minutes. All right, I'll be back. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. Helps me with growing the YouTube channel by getting recommended by YouTube by other potential viewers. Thank you. All right, we are back. Pardon the chewing. Let me reset the clock. We'll be set for the third quarter. Well, we've had some close ones, especially in the month of August. This just happens to not be one, and the shocking. Would have thought it would have been the other way around for sure, but the Sun are playing better. Excuse me.
Bench points 2 for the Fever.
Yeah.
2 bench points.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Just double checking the audio's working.
15 for the Sun. That's actually pretty good.
All right.
11 turnovers is crazy for the Fever. And then 9 for the Sun. It's not much better.
I just hope we can get this one. I'm wondering if I should cut out of this early and make sure I get to the other one on time.
Yeah, I don't think this game is that interesting.
Nelson-Ododa and Rivers are out. Hartley and Charles check in. Timpson and Bibby sit. Howard and Boston back in, both with 3 fouls. 2 timeouts left for the Fever. 4 for the home team, the Connecticut Sun. Let me know any thoughts about the live stream. Good, bad, indifferent. Can't help the quality of the game. That's not completely out of my control. Hope you understand. All right. Sun start with the ball in their white jerseys or uniforms, going left to right this half. Lacan bounce pass to Hartley. Down low to Charles. 10 to shoot. Down to Mabry. Mabry fadeaway jumper from the right side is good. 50 to 29. Fever in like really dark blue, going right to left. Mitchell bounce pass to Boston, and she just drives down the lane and lays it in from the right side. All right, please zoom in, Mr. or Mrs. Camera Operator, or Sir or Madam Camera Operator. 9:19 to go. We got a whistle and a foul. There's never a reason to have more than half the court visible in the shot. All right, Sims first foul, still Sun ball. Hartley kicks it out to Charles, over to Mabry. Charles cuts to the basket. They get it to Morrill with 5 to shoot now. Morrill for 3 right side, in and out. Boston on the rebound, hands to Odyssey Sims. Back to Boston, top of the arc. Boston hands it to Sims. Pass to Hull. Hull hands to Howard. Howard by the free throw line. In the paint. Floats a lefty shot. In and out. No good. Look. No, that's Hartley on the rebound. Hartley left side. Hartley guarded by Howard. Hartley to the basket. Loses the dribble. Boston picks it up. Going the other way. Boston in the paint. Kicks it out. Mitchell for 3 right side. Off the iron. No good. Lacan to Hartley, who was still in the paint, and an easy layup from the right side. Hall couldn't get back. Yeah. All right, Sims with the ball. That's the biggest lead of the game, 21. Holy cow, could we please zoom in? 0 for 11 from 3 for the Fever. Color commentary provided by Sinbin Sun number 2. 8:04 to go. 14 to shoot. I think we got a foul on the Fever. Hartley with her first 2. No, I'm sorry. Third foul on Tina Charles. I apologize. Not on the Fever. Mitchell gets the ball after the inbounds pass. Mitchell right side jumper. It's good.
17-3 at half.
52-33. What?
17-3 at half. Cam Little made a 53-yarder.
Who's up?
Jags.
Oh, the Jags are ahead of the Saints. Okay, 17. Okay. Morrill to the basket. Bank shot left side. 54-33. 7:35 to go in the third. Cherry picking is right. Yep. Yeah, you're right. Down low. Layup missed or blocked. Might have been Morrill. And then did they count the follow by Howard? I think they did, and one. It's 54-35 now. Yeah, definitely Dion. Cherry picking. She had gone to the basket. Mabry was looking for a foul away from the ball on Morrow's last basket. They just caught that in the replay. I won't editorialize. Man, Mitchell missed an easy lefty layup, but that resulted in 2 for Howard and a chance to for a 3-point play. The free throw was missed. Morrow on the rebound, though. 7:20 to go. 16 to shoot. Mabry to Lacan, who throws it away, but Howard not touched it last at 7:11. Yeah, lefty layup. I don't know what happened. Mitchell just didn't hit it. All right, inbounds pass to, who is that? Oh, Hartley, I'm sorry. Charles for 3 right side, no good. Hull, rebound. Dribbles, front court. Drive, left side, bank, no good by, who was that? Howard. Looks like Hartley with the ball. Hartley behind the back dribble near half court. Left side pulls up outside the paint. No good for 2. And then she committed a foul trying to get the rebound at 6:45. That's already 3 fouls on the Sun in the third quarter. All right. Apologies. 6:39 to go in the third. Boston to, looks like Mitchell for 3. Nothing but net. Their first 3. The Fever are 1 for 12. And I think the Sun are taking a timeout at 6:31. Don't count the Fever out yet. I know it's been ugly, but maybe that's the spark they needed. Sun take their second timeout. They have 3 left. Fever, if you remember, took 3 in the first half. They have 2 left. All right. Well, if they get stops, yeah, well, again, the shooting's not there, obviously. Still shooting 34.8. Just made their first 3 after missing their first 11. Only 5 of 9 at the free throw line is not helping either. Mitchell only 2 of 11 from the field. Again, no Sophie Cunningham. She had a right knee injury and left the game. And they have still relied pretty heavily on the starters, even with 1 out. I mean, Hall's played a lot in replacing Cunningham. But look at that. I mean, not like Timpson's gotten a few minutes, but not much for Dantas. Barely any for Bibby. I don't know. Obviously, McDonald, Colson, and Clark are out, so I don't know about Lambert and Turner. If they're dressed or not. You would think they would be if they're healthy, but I don't know. I haven't followed. So they have played 4 off the bench, but really sparingly as far as the minutes. And for the Sun, they've used Rivers, a little bit of Nelson-Ododa and Edwards. And, yeah, I know if Gail Chino's listening, she wants Marshall to play more. I think she's a rookie. Haven't seen Peters or Toure. I know I've seen them in recent games. Not sure about Lindsay Allen. Let's see. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I forgot if you can dress 12 or just 10. I don't really remember. All right. 6:31 to go in the third. should be Sun ball. And we got to see somebody receive a dessert from the Sun, one of the courtside reporter. All right, quickly a foul at 6:23. Can we show the court action? I mean, I'm happy for this sideline reporter, but I don't need to see the broadcast team instead of the court. Foul on Sims, 6:21. No help from the crew here, or from the broadcast. Rivers right side, over to Mabry. 4 to shoot. Mabry, long jumper for 2. Nope, they called a foul at 6:08. Probably an offensive foul. So that doesn't count towards the bonus. Oh, Mabry, I guess, pushed off to get free for that shot, and that was the foul. 6:03 to go in the third. I'm a big football fan, NFL fan, I should say, Michael. Thanks for asking. All right, basket's good by the Fever. Sorry, looked away. 54-40. 7-0 run by the Fever. 1:40 to go. Down to Charles. Puts it up right side. No good. Defensive rebound. Howard leading into the front court. And she loses the dribble in the paint. And Morrow hands it to Lacan. So Howard a little bit out of control. Should have passed to a guard or a wing. Morrow to the basket. Lays it up right side. No good. Tapped out to Sims. Sims ahead. Howard gets fouled immediately by Mabry. She got in the way. And she is slow to get up. Boston with 8 now. Well, yeah, I know preseason's a little rough, but I needed the practice, and the W is off tomorrow, so that's why I'm doing preseason. All right, they kick it out to Charles. Thought about a 3. 10 to shoot, over to Lacan. Lacan back to Charles. Fakes the 3. Got Howard in the air. Drives to the basket. Lays it up for a finger roll right down the middle of the paint with her right hand. It's 56-40, 4:45 to go in the third. Boston with the ball. Boston hands to Sims, but Sims is fouled by Lacan at 4:37, and next foul will put the or next non-offensive foul, I should say. Next defensive foul will put the the Fever in the bonus. Good Lord. My brain. All right. Inbounds pass to Mitchell. Mitchell to Boston, top of the arc. Boston hands it to Sims. Sims all the way to the paint. Lefty layup, no good, but she was fouled, I think, by Edwards at 4:26. So she should be at the line. It was either on the shot or if it was on the floor, she'll be at the line shooting too. Oh, we had a travel at 5:14. By Howard. I didn't even realize that. First free throw, no good by Sims. You got to make these free throws when you're trailing by 16. Looks like Nelson-Ododa checked back in. Oh, Turner checks in for Howard. I think that's Turner's first minutes. Second free throw by Sims is good. So Hull out, Bibby in, Nelson-Ododa in for Charles. 56-41, 4:17 to go. Edwards gets blocked in the near the basket on the right side. Mitchell left side for the Fever. 4:06 to go in the third. Mitchell to the basket. Lefty scoop layup is good. That cuts it to 13. I feel like that's the closest it's been in some time since the first half, obviously. Rivers cross court pass to Mabry. Mabry drives left side, lefty scoop layup. No good, but Mabry holding her eye. She was fouled at 3:51. All right, Mitchell has 11. Turner picks up her first foul. Mabry at the line shooting 2. Boy, I don't know. We need a different angle. Didn't really see where the foul was, if I'm completely honest. First free throw by Mabry is good. She has 15. 57-43. Why would you take Howard out? I don't know. Did she pick up her 4th? Free throw is good. 58-43. That I can't remember. I don't think she did. Did she? I'll double check. Well, Boston's still in there. She kicks it to, who is that just got in? Turner. Nope. We got a foul before Sims drive to the basket. I think it's offensive. Wait. Hold the phone. Wait a minute. Who got the foul? Boston. There's Boston's 4th foul. Offensive. So 3:34. 3:33 in the third. All right, Lacan to we got another foul. Jeez Louise. Another back-to-back offensive fouls. Edwards, her second. That's a turnover. Fever ball, trailing by 15. Is Boston subbing back in already? With 4 fouls? No, she's sitting down, but she had words for Edwards before she sat down. That was interesting. Edwards is the newest member of the Sun, but she did deck on that one rebound, Howard. All right, right side. Almost, it's stolen. Tip pass. Mabry into the front court. Mabry for 3, left side. Back iron, no good. Edwards had it, but she held on to it. Couldn't fire it off of a Fever player to save it. 2:59 possession back to the Fever as... oh, gosh, who is that again? I keep forgetting. Turner inbounded. She now... Dantas had it, and I guess she didn't throw it away. Rivers knocked it out of bounds at 2:45, 11 to shoot. I'm in New York. My whole family is a Jets fan, but you're a Chargers fan. Well, definitely better not to be a Jets fan. I will agree with that. 2:40 to go. Drive to the basket. Floater is good by Mitchell. It's 58-45. 2:33 now to go in the third. Rivers around Dantas and lays it in from the right side. Just nobody picked her up. I don't think Dantas was supposed to be guarding Rivers. She just picked it up late. And Rivers just went around everybody. Mitchell to Sims, right side. 10 to shoot. Bibby sets a pick. They get it. And we got another whistle. Good Lord. We are whistle happy in this game. We are definitely going to be late to the 2 o'clock game. 60-45. 2:07 to go. And Mitchell shooting free throws because the Fever are in the bonus. Actually, what is this call? Oh, wait, what? Oh, defensive 3 seconds. Okay, there we go. That was called on Edwards. Mitchell hits the free throw. She has 14 points. 14 to shoot. Spoiler alert there. Inbounds pass coming up. Sims looking. Gets it to Turner. Turner to Dantas. Dantas holds for Sims. 8 to shoot. Screen by Mitchell. Sims, turnaround. Right shot just outside the paint is good. Nice move to the basket. Nice shot by Sims. It's down to 12. Rivers drives. left baseline jumper, no good. Forgot who that is. Number 11 on the rebound. Sorry, I keep forgetting who she is. Who is that? Turner. Sorry about that. Drive to the basket. Mitchell. No good, but a foul on Nelson-Ododa at 124. Sorry, I don't see Turner much, and then I just blank when I see her sometimes. All right, they could cut it to 10 with 2 free throws here. Haven't been closer than 11 since sometime in the first half. Wonder if Oh, hey, Jeremy Moss. I wonder if Indiana going to keep Sims for the rest of the season. Probably depends on Caitlin Clark's health and if they have any other injuries. First free throw is good. One would think, because they at least need a point guard off the bench. I mean, I think she's the only true point guard on the roster. Mitchell's second one, that is good. We have a 60-50 game. 1:23 to go in the third. Rivers into the front court. Yeah, sorry, I'm way behind on the chat. They hand to Lacan. 14 to shoot. Screened by Nelson-Ododa. Lacan picks up her dribble. Knocked away by Odyssey Sims. Only 6 to shoot to Mabry. Mabry drives. Left baseline. Pulls up for 2. No good. Followed by Edwards. No good. And, wow. Boston better watch her mouth. She got up off the bench and was on the court complaining because she thought Mitchell got fouled by Edwards. But, man, you cannot do that, and you can't afford a tech in this situation. I don't know what Boston's problem is. Again, Boston, I think, picked up her 4th eventually. Yeah. Mitchell has... Yeah, okay, well, we'll get to that in a second. Still got... Turner, Dantas, Bibby, Mitchell on the court for the Fever. Edwards' 3rd foul. Mitchell's first free throw off the iron, off the backboard, and down and good. 60-51, single digits. Yeah, Boston better be seated because I could have easily... I don't know why they didn't tee her up. She was on the court complaining about a non-call that eventually ended up happening anyways. So second free throw, nothing but net. It is an 8-point lead, just under a minute to go. Third quarter, 7-0 run again for the Fever in the last 1:15. Sun are not in the bonus. The Fever are. Lacan to Rivers, 10 to shoot. Rivers guarded by Hull. Rivers over to Hartley, long 3, just barely touches the rim. How was that a 24-second shot clock violation? That wasn't an air ball. Hull had the rebound. I don't know why they bothered to call it. And that's what Hartley's saying. She's like, that touched the rim. It sure did. There's no way that was an air ball. The ball changed direction. Strange call and really not necessary. We didn't need to blow the whistle there. Yeah, sorry. I'll have to scroll through the comments. I got way behind. All right, 12 to shoot, 20 on the game clock, so about 8 seconds difference. Drive, kicked out to Bibby, corner 3, in and out, no good. Dantas with the follow, no good. And that is 5 seconds to go. Morrow passes to Lacan. Lacan, long 3 at the buzzer is good. Just like that, back to an 11-point lead. Huge bucket before the buzzer by Lacan for the Sun. All right, well, I'll catch up on the chat. So, yeah, if you're expecting to see, we're going to be late getting to Sparks Mystics. We'll stick with the end of this one, of course. I hate to cut away, especially now that it's gotten a little closer. All right, the Fever briefly had it down to an 8-point lead, but Lacan, they hustled up the court. Morrow found Lacan. She hit the long 3 from the top of the arc and put the lead back to 11. All right. Let me reset the clock, then I'll catch up on the chat because I know I'm way behind. There we go. Let's see. Excuse me. Wonder if Indiana... Yeah, oh yeah, we talked about that. Ow. Indiana been kind of struggling lately. What's up with them? With Ari McDonald, I mean, not going to say Colson's injury wasn't bad too, but ever since they lost Ari McDonald, I think they are struggling. Ari McDonald was really starting to help, and she was definitely the better point guard of, Caitlin Clark aside. Ari McDonald was the best point guard they had, especially with Clark being out, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I didn't understand Boston getting so upset there. Rivers, nice. Yep. 15 isn't doable. It was 8. Oh, thanks, Des Lamar. Just saw you chimed in there. Thanks, Jeremy Moss. Indiana going to keep. Yeah, I don't know the status of Sims' contract. I'll have to look it up. Since I'm a Golden State fan, you should be rooting for Connecticut because Indiana is still. Yeah. No, I'm rooting for a good game. I'm in shock that this game was so out of hand in the first half. That's all. Yeah, sorry. Cunningham, if you joined us late, Cunningham has a right knee injury. She left the game early. Cardoso started having a heart like Boston. Yeah, I know. Cardoso plays too soft. No argument here. End of the third is when the BS calls start to come into effect. Right after that shot clock violation, they got those 3. Yeah, well, no, that's true. The clock would have rolled a little more. It was weird. Yeah, Jeremy Cunningham, somebody on the, I forgot who, on a drive to the left side of the basket for the Sun, got brushed by a Fever fan. It kind of knocked the Sun, Fever player, pardon me, kind of knocked her into Cunningham, and Cunningham was clutching her right knee. All right, Fever ball. Let's see. Half serious knee injury. Injured. She looked to be very painful. Well, we can't speculate on ACL, but yeah, that would be awful for the Fever. Hull to the basket. Righty layup is good. Banked in off the glass. 9:38 to go in the game. 18 to shoot. Lacan to Morrill. Screen by Hartley. Back to Hartley. Over to Lacan. 6 to shoot. She dribbles to the paint. Kicks it out. Rivers from 3. Left side. Nothing but net. Sanaya Rivers having a great game for the Sun. 9:12 to go. Sun are 4 of 11 from 3. Fever are 1 of 13. Make it 1 of 14 as Dantas missed one. And Morrow on the rebound. Hands it to, I think it's Mabry, but it's Hartley. The camera person zoomed out so far. Rivers another 3 from almost the same spot on the left side, and it's a 15-point lead. And I think the Sun are going to be down to, the Fever are going to be down to 1 timeout in the game after a horrific start to the fourth quarter. Wow. Sanaya Rivers came to play. I mean, I know that's a little cliche. Sorry. Oh, I didn't realize the play-by-play was so far behind. So Hull with her first 2 points. Rivers, well, we'll get to Rivers in a second. Rivers with 15, and Indy calls a timeout at 8:51. They have 1 timeout plus that reset. Sun should have 3 plus the reset. Jeremy Cunningham is out the rest of the game. That's the only update we got. David Park. They have no point guard at the moment. Well, Odyssey Sims, that's really about it. And they've well, now with Sophie Cunningham out, they had been playing her at point. Indy Nation, the refs caused the game to be out of hand. Bad calls. Well, more on the side of non-calls, and then they tried to tighten it up. Definitely the Fever did a better job not getting into foul trouble in the second quarter, and they didn't turn the ball over as much in the second quarter. But now turnovers, well, 16-13, but the points off turnovers 17-9 favoring the Sun. No times tied, one lead change. Fever led by 3. 21's the biggest lead for the Sun. It was just 8 a little bit ago, and now it's back up, ballooned up to 15. Yeah, losing Cunningham hurt. Yeah, 23-4. Bench points is right. That's huge. 2 flagrant fouls in the first half and gifted Sun 6 points in each half. I don't remember. Indiana keep losing. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I still think the Storm are going to slide out of the playoffs. I don't see 2 teams currently in sliding out. I don't think the Mystics are going anywhere. But we'll see. They got a tough game at home with a Sparks team that is playing a heck of a lot better. And they're replaying one of Rivers' 3. Yeah, no calls are bad. Yeah, I get you. They didn't call any foul. Yeah. Well, the fouls. Oh, sorry, we're back to the game. What's the call? Did we get a foul? Because the Fever threw it away, but I think there's a foul coming up. Well, definitely for 3 quarters of the game. Goat of the game, they say. Sponsored by Ford, Sanaya Rivers. 3 block shots besides all those points, 15. 8:40 to go. 12 to shoot. 3 by Mitchell, nothing but net, and she was fouled. Holy Toledo. 12-point game, and you fouled on a made 3. Yikes. Definitely the fouls. What's going on? I got to unmute. Did we get a timeout or a review? Maybe there was no foul. I don't. What is the call? What are we? I don't think Rivers gave her enough room to land. Oh, they're probably reviewing for a flagrant. Okay, so we do have a foul on Rivers. They're looking at if they're upgrading it to a flagrant. I didn't have my clock ready. I can't type. Video review. There we go. I misspelled it. Good Lord. Sorry about that. That's right, isn't it? Review. Let me see. Review for flagrant upgrade. That looks good, right? All right. Should have been on Connecticut. Basically a game or 10 to 12 points. Game would be 3. Yeah, all right. Well, we had some. The leading headline will, unfortunately for this league, is usually going to be on the refereeing and not on the players, unfortunately, or coaches. We had some pretty suspicious reffing yesterday in favor of the Lynx in Minnesota against the Liberty. So what did they call? They did make it a flagrant. All right, let me take down the review. I mean, we're still not back. They're talking to the Sun coach. And we will put the score up for the 2:30 game once it starts while we're doing the 2 o'clock game. Okay, Mitchell's free throw is good. I assume that was for the... Don't know if that was for the 3-point play or the 4-point play, I should say. No, it's for the flagrant. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, oh, I get it. I forgot. They get 1 shot plus the ball. Got it. All right. So the 4-point play is good. Now they get the ball because of the upgraded flagrant. All right. Sims to Mitchell. Hull, left baseline 3. No good. Back iron. She's not even close. She's been that way for some time in the games I've done for the Fever. 2 of 16 from 3 for the Fever. 5 of 12. Lacan holding, dribbles. 8 to shoot. Finally finds Nelson-Ododa. Drives to the basket. Ooh, we got a blocking foul. And I think it's only because... oh, shoot. Number 11. What's her name again? Sorry. Turner. I think because she was inside the arc. Otherwise, that might have been a charge. But they have not shown a replay. It's 11-point game, 8:08 to go. If Hull hits that 3, we got a 7-point game. And Nelson-Ododa misses the first free throw, so still an 11-point game. Mabry checks in. Lacan will sit. Second free throw, Nelson-Ododa. Up and good. 70-58. Inbounds pass to Sims. 8:05 to play. 18 to shoot to Boston. Screen by Mitchell. Boston around Hartley and lays it up for the easy basket in the paint. 70-60. 7:48 to go. Rivers, right baseline. Now passes up top to Mabry. Mabry from the free throw line. Shot is good. Nothing but net. 72-60. 7:33 to go in the fourth. Man, don't zoom out. We were doing so well with this game. Now they keep zooming way out. Mitchell in the paint. Kicks it to Boston. Boston in the paint. Turnaround, now fadeaway, bank shot, no good, and a foul on the floor, though, at 7:17. Boston with 10, Mabry with 18, foul on Morrow, her third, 14 to shoot. 3 fouls already again on the Sun. They've been doing that in the second, the third, and kind of now here in the fourth again. Now what? Charles subs back in for Nelson-Ododa. Delay a game violation? What's this call? All right, inbounds pass, 7:15 to go. Drive, bank, a shot, no good by Sims. Hull with the putback, no good. It was like a reverse over her head layup from the left side, and she missed. All right, that is Mabry. Mabry out to Rivers for 3. That one's off the iron. Tapped by Morrow, but Hull has it. Hull into the front court. Under 7 to go. Sims, 18 to shoot. 3 by maybe Sims. I missed it. Air ball, like long. Maybe grazed the rim on the left side on the 3 from the right side. It was Sims. As the struggles from beyond the arc continue for the Fever. All right, inbounds pass to Hartley. She's picked up by Mitchell. 16 to shoot. Man, zoom in. We are seeing more than half the court in about 5 or 6 rows. And we got a foul away from the ball at 6:29. Looks like it might be on Hull. Let's see. I think it was definitely away from the dribble or from the ball. Yeah, Hull's second. Howard in for Turner. Jumper for 2 by Hartley is good from just outside the paint on the right side. 3 on the way by Mitchell. Buries it. 74-63. Mitchell, I think, has hit 2 of those here in the fourth quarter. Want to say that's 2 of the 5 threes made by the Fever, but I'd have to double check. Dribble by the free throw line. Hartley stops. Can't find anybody. Looked like she dragged her pivot foot. Mabry, lob pass down low to Charles. Off the rim. No good. She's jumping around screaming that she got fouled. We're going the other way. Sims kicks it out. Mitchell thought about a 3. Kicks it out. And we got an offensive foul, I think, coming up on Mitchell for clearing out Hartley at 5:43. Got to get a look at a replay. I don't know if Hartley slid under her or not. Here's the replay. It's kind of hard to argue. I think Hartley was there before she started her dribble, but I won't argue if you think she slid under her late. All right. 5:43 to go. 74-63. The Fever have 1 timeout and the reset. 3 fouls on Connecticut, 2 on the Fever, but that shouldn't. Hope they didn't include that last one. That was offensive. All right, Mabry left side kicks it out. Charles thought about a 3. Now a long 2 in and out, no good. Boston on the rebound, under 5.5 to go. Hull back to Boston. Boston faked a 3, dribbles. Hull right side 3, wide open, buries the jumper. Nothing but net. Finally for Hull. With 5:16 to go, and I believe the Sun will take a timeout. And we are going to be way late to the 2 o'clock game. Apologies. 74-66, 5:16 to go. Timeout by Connecticut. They have 2 left. Hull with 5. There we go. Yeah, don't forget Sparks, Mystics as soon as this one's over. And we'll get the browser ready. Let me interact with it. And, oh, that's not it. We'll get ready for when that game tips off. Yep. All right, we'll be ready once that game goes underway, and then we'll have to switch quickly. No post game for this game. We'll be going straight to the Sparks Mystics after this. Once we get the final horn in this game. All right, let me catch up on the chat. I'm way behind. The problem with the refs, and of course there's plenty of opinions on that. The refs are trained on G League games, NBA Gator League, Gatorade League games. It used to be the D League or whatever they called it. These refs, I think, need to be trained on like maybe women's college basketball if possible. They need to have their own dedicated refs. They need to pay up if they expect to have people take it seriously and watch and tune in more. Yeah, that Liberty game was kind of a joke against the Lynx. We were naive thinking we had a chance to win the championship. Or the ship. I think you mean I'm assuming you're meaning the Fever. Yeah, yesterday it was kind of brutal in favor of the Lynx. They signed Akria on a 7-day contract, not playing her. Who are we talking about? On the Fever? Oh, Kira Lambert? Is that who you mean? We should stop hanging out in the hall, and she should have less foul less of the time. They're trying real hard to punt this. Yeah, I know. This has been a long game. We had a really long delay right at the start of the game, like not even 30 seconds to get into the game. And then we've had more reviews. We've had tons of fouls. We've had Wow, 25 for Mitchell. She finally caught fire. 6 of 15, 3 of 6 from 3. So she finally found the shot, or found her game, I guess. 5:05 to go. Charles, left side, backing up Howard. Hook shot in the paint, no good. Howard on the rebound. Bounce pass to Boston. Boston dribbling left side. Hands to Mitchell. Hartley fighting through the screen of Boston, and they're going to call Hartley on the foul, which, okay, I guess. Lambert, okay. 15 to shoot, so Hartley gets 4:46. She picked up her fourth. Spoiler alert. Great, we're showing the bench for no reason as the ball's already inbounded, and we just nearly missed Hartley picking up her fifth foul. Spoiler alert from the play-by-play. And that'll put Odyssey Sims at the line shooting too. Can't say I have any love for Hartley, as she's the one that pulled Angel Reese's hair, and some people don't like it when I point that out, but facts are facts. They traded Sheldon away, so she can't scratch Caitlin Clark's eyes anymore. But they still have Mabry, the one who decked her to the ground after that. All right, Sims makes the first free throw. Suddenly it's a 7-point game, and now I dread it's just going to make the other game. It's going to make us later to this game. We'll put that one up so we can keep an eye on it. Sims with 10. Second free throw, give her 11. Rivers in for Hartley. 74-68, and the Fever managed to cut it to 6 with 4:40 to go. Heck of a comeback. We'll see how much energy they have left. Mabry all the way around Boston. Reverse layup from the left side is good. She went around. It was a double team. Hall was guarding her. She went right by Hall, went right by, I think, Howard or Boston. I already forgot. And then did a reverse layup from the left side. Sims to the basket. Lefty layup is good. Back to his 6-point game. If the audio's too loud, let me know. I guess I'm getting a little too excited here. All right, Charles, 4:06 to go. 15 to shoot. Lacan. Screen by Charles. Charles with the ball. Stolen. Mitchell, they were trying to go to Mabry. Mitchell by the free throw line. Pulls up for the jumper. No good. Hull with the offensive rebound. 12 to shoot. Hull to Howard. Howard against Morrow. Banks it in. Does it count? And was there a foul on Morrow? What did they call? We got some kids that are Fever fans. They did give her the basket. 76-72. Morrow's foul puts, that was a great steal by Mitchell earlier. Good offensive rebound by Hull. Howard has 17. Morrow's fourth foul. Howard for a chance at a 3-point play and to cut the lead to 3. Free throw is good. And obviously the 5 fouls on Connecticut make the Fever in the bonus. And we got 3-point game. 13-2 run in progress by the Fever. Rivers picks up her dribble, bounce pass to Mabry, guarded by Hall. Pulls up, free throw line extended, in and out, no good. Morrow on the putback, no good, but a foul. 3:26. Was the foul on the shot? I'm going to assume yes. Howard picks up her fourth. Morrow shooting 2. TV says 5-3 foul Sun in the fourth, but did they add one just now or not? I don't know. Morrow's first free throw is good. 77-73. Thanks, Sinbin Admin. Yeah, Michael, it's a game again. We still got just under 3.5 to go. Meanwhile, they have started in Washington. Yeah, we're going to be really late. We might miss the whole first quarter. Second free throw, no good. So a 4-point game, and the Fever have the ball, trailing by 4. 3:15 to go. They kick it out to Sims, 10 to shoot. Sims against Mabry, drives left side right around her, and good from the lefty layup. 3 to go. Now 3 minutes to go. Odyssey Sims with 15. She's 6 of 12 from the field. Rivers hands it to Morrow, right side. Morrow, turnaround, out to Mabry for 3. Over Hall, short, off the rim. Howard on the rebound. Howard dribbles into the front court, around Morrow by the free throw line. Kicks it out to Sims, who's guarded by Lacan. 14 to shoot. Now 12. Sims, right side. No oh, wait, now they call. It was a late whistle. I thought the Sun might have gotten a steal, but it was just a late whistle. Should be Sims at the line shooting too. Sims, 15. 5 assists for Mitchell. Lacan picks up her 4th, and now we wait for Sims to get to the free throw line and get the basketball for her shot. Hey, thanks everybody for liking, subscribing, viewing, and returning viewers. New viewers, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please hit like and subscribe. Doing one or both will help us get recommended by YouTube to other potential viewers and help with growing the channel. Thank you, as always, for your support. All right, they had to mop the floor. That's why we had a slight delay. I apologize. I will get to Sparks Mystics as soon as possible. This game's running way late. Free throw by Sims is good. We got a 1-point game. Luckily, didn't cut away from this one early for the start of the other one. All right, Sims gets the ball. Second free throw. We are tied for the first time today. Mabry with the ball, under 2.5 to go. Into the front court, 18 to shoot. Guarded by Hall, now to Lacan. Lacan, left side, gets it knocked out of bounds by Sims. Sims with 12 to shoot now. Just stole it out of bounds, or knocked it out of bounds. Boy, is 3 fouls on the Fever right this quarter? I don't know. All right, Lacan with 10 to shoot. Guarded by Sims. Now Hull. Lacan by the free throw line. All the way to the basket. Layup, no good. Follow by Tina Charles, no good. But she is fouled at 2:08. Tie ball game. Never thought this when we had a 19-point lead at the half. All right, Howard just picked up her 5th foul. Something to keep an eye on. Sorry, spoiler alerts. Free throw by Charles is good. 78-77 Sun. One more free throw for Charles. Now it is, 4 fouls on the Fever. So next foul, second free throw, good. Inbounds pass to Sims. Next foul on the Fever. And the Sun will be in the bonus as well. Fever are already there. All right, under 2 minutes to go. Mitchell left side. Down low. Open is Boston, who banks it in from the left side. What a pass by Mitchell. And we got a tie game. Under 2 to go. 1:45 to go now. 15 to shoot for the Sun. Please zoom in, camera operator, if you would. Mabry to Lacan. Thought about a 3. Kicks it out to Mabry with 6 to shoot. Long 3 by Mabry. It's good. Holy cow. That was some range. Oh, my gosh. Can we just zoom back in? They're showing the entire half court now, full, or like 3/4 court, to get some of the fan reaction. Right side, Mitchell to Boston. Boston puts it up. It's blocked. No good. And Mabry gets fouled trying to fight free and slapping the hand of Morrow at 1:17. Big miss by the Fever after that long 3 by Mabry. Mabry took one step inside of their logo to the left side and buried that 3. Shot clock was going down. 82-79. Yeah, both teams now in the bonus. Mabry with 23. I apologize, I didn't look at the box score much. Okay, that is Hall's 3rd foul, and it appears the Fever are out of timeouts now. With 1:17 still to go. Yeah. No, maybe they're challenging this foul. All right, let's get great. Now we get a review going. All right, yeah, I think they're challenging the foul called. All right, meanwhile, let's check in. Sparks trailing by 5 against the Mystics, 14-9, 4.5 to go in the first. We'll be lucky to get there to start the second. All right, the referees, the crew chief, Roy Golbayan with the headset on. I also have Madge Forsberg. I think they're trying to maybe say it should have been a jump ball. They may have an argument there. Might be Hall and Mabry on the jump ball. That would be huge for the Fever. So should they get this successful challenge, they should get that timeout back too. Probably why they did it. All right, put the headset back on. Come on. I knew. Should have just done the 2:30 game just for this reason, but I really wanted to do the Sparks game against the Mystics, so it was more meaningful. All right. Whose ball? Oh, sorry. Ranji Benseg. We're determining that right now. Mabry got a rebound, but they called a foul on Hall, and we're currently in a review. This might be overturned, and we might have a jump ball between Hall and Mabry coming up. Still nothing on the play-by-play. No, I wouldn't have. You kind of got to stay with the game you've started and just join the other one in progress. Excuse me. Might be ticking off some Sparks fans, but not much I can do. It's always a threat when... All right, so what's the call? Maybe rebound. Wait. Okay, it's a jump ball. So the Fever should get the timeout back. Wait, there's a possession arrow? That's the first time I've ever heard that. Okay, no foul on Hall, but I didn't even... There's a possession arrow in the WNBA? How is this the first time I'm hearing it? I thought that was a college thing. All right, well, it is Sun ball. 12 to shoot, 1:05 to go. Lacan stops her dribble, throws it way out to Mabry. 6 to shoot, trying to get a Charles screen. Ball is stolen. Hall knocks it ahead, but Lacan tracks it down, and then Hall runs her out of bounds. So I think we have a foul on Hall, unless they call 24-second shot clock violation. All right, I got to unmute. Let's see. What did they call? I think they're going to call a 24-second violation. I don't know how. The only question is, did she foul her? There might have been a 24-second shot clock violation before the foul. I don't think there's any doubt that Hall fouled her, but they did call Hall for the foul. I don't think it did. I think, yeah, we got another review happening. So I believe they're trying to challenge whether or not I'll listen in. Even the Sun broadcast is saying the shot clock expired before Hall fouled her. I think that's the right call. I mean, I guess they're not going to say that the Fever ever possessed the ball on the steal. I mean, might be valid too, so... All right, once again, I'll take away the timeout and probably will end up putting it back up. All right, we just got screaming kids, so I'm going to mute. This is a wild finish to a crazy game. Let's put it that way. And the Sparks game is going to be severely limited. Yeah, the timeout situation is crazy for the using 3 in the first half. Oh, I'm sorry. This is an official review. There's no challenge. Nah, the Sun have been playing better, Ghost of Garolitis. Okay, I gotta mute this music. Good lord. All right. Yep, shot clock violation. So they took away the foul. We got subs. I gotta mute it because, man, their music in the arena is brutal. All right, I think we got to take this down. We'll just focus on this for no spoilers. All right, inbounds pass. It is Fever ball. They trail by 3. 18 to shoot, 47 seconds to go. Mitchell in the paint. Lefty layup is good, and she may have been fouled with 44.7. So we'll keep an eye on Sparks Mystics here while we do the end of the game here. So 44.7 and a chance to tie it for Mitchell. Well, I need water too. All right, so with that foul being overturned, the Sun are not yet in the bonus. Key game note here. Free throw is good. We're tied at 82 with 44.7, and it looks like the Sun want a timeout. So each team with 1 timeout plus the reset. Yep, 1 timeout plus the reset. We'll get a quick look at the box score. Leading the way, Mitchell, after a cold start, has 28. 18 for Howard, 17 for Sims, 12 for Boston. Cunningham left the game early with an apparent right knee injury. Hull, I think, has had all 5 of her points in the fourth quarter. Maybe I'm wrong, but leading the way, Mabry with 23, Charles with 16, Morrill with 10. 11 rebounds and a double-double for Morrow. 12 assists for Lacan. 12 rebounds for Boston, so she has a double-double. Howard with 9 rebounds. 6 for Mitchell as far as assists. Fever are shooting 4 of 19 from 3. I think they missed their first 11 or 12. I don't remember. So they've hit 4 of their last, like 7, 8. So Mitchell's 3 of 6. And the Sun are 40%, 6 of 15. Rivers 3 of 4, 2 of 5. Mabry with a couple long threes too. All right, 21-16 Mystics up 5 with under a minute to go in the first. So we're going to miss the first. I don't know what Cunningham injured. Didn't get any, I'm sure they got to do an MRI or scans, something. We won't know. Traffic cone with anger issues. Well, now it is Sunball tie game, 42 seconds, I meant. Lacan left side into Charles. Fadeaway jumper from the left baseline is good with 32 and a half to go. 21 seconds to shoot, about 7 seconds different game clock and shot clock. Sims Jumper from the free throw by Boston is good. We're tied again. 21 seconds to go. And a timeout with 19.6 by, assume, Connecticut. Now they are out of timeouts. I'm going to quick get water. I'll be right back. All right, a reminder, we will... Oops, sorry, I can't put that up. We'll have to take that down once we get back going. We will be stopping this stream immediately and then starting the Sparks Mystic stream right away. Sorry, we were going to be severely late to that game, and I'm sorry I'm way behind. Yeah, Cunningham, again, if you missed it, a Sun player on a drive to the basket from the left side got bumped a little bit by a Fever player, and as a result, the Sun player crashed into Sophie's knee, and it was kind of just like a contact injury. Maybe her knee moved a little laterally. I didn't really know. It's only speculation if it was her... It wasn't supposedly on accident. She got bumped by a Fever player. I don't think it was on purpose. She was on a drive to the basket, got bumped by a defender, and as a result of that bump, got knocked into Cunningham. Yeah, I don't know why the Sun just wasted that timeout. I would have called the I would have called the reset. Maybe they still have the reset. Maybe they'll be all right. End of the first quarter, 23-16, Washington over LA. 12 seconds to go in this game. Lacan with the ball. Again, they're out of timeout, so if they get into trouble, they can't use the reset. Mabry with the lefty layup, no good. Rebound with 1.2, and the Sun... 1.2 to go, and the Fever call timeout. Or are they only using the reset? Let's check real quick. I'm just going to... Yeah, both teams are out of timeouts now. Looks like they're going to put some time back up. 1.4 maybe. Okay, both teams have the reset, but you can only use that after a made basket, and you don't get to talk to the coach. I don't know if Mabry was upset with herself for missing it or wanted a foul. Yeah, thanks, Fish. Yeah, thanks, everybody, for watching. I do appreciate it. Everybody who has liked and subscribed, thank you so much. If you're new, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please hit like and subscribe. Doing one or both will help us get recommended by YouTube to other potential viewers like yourself and help me grow the channel. Thank you. We got a sub already in this game, and we got 35 likes. Thanks so much for your support. All right, again, well, we hope to bring you the Sparks Mystics game. Might not be much game left by the time we get to it. It is, they're about to start the second quarter. Sparks trail by 5, Mystics 23, Sparks 18 to start the second quarter. We got Bibby, Mitchell. What else we got on the court? With 1.4 seconds to go, Fever ball. Bibby, Mitchell. Looks like Boston, Sims, and Hall. Sims with the inbounds pass. Still looking. That was close to a 5-second call. Down low, and they throw it away. They didn't even get the shot off, so we're headed to overtime. The game that wouldn't end. We've already played over 2 hours and 20 minutes just for a regulation game. And now we got extra. Well, maybe we'll bring you half of the other game we would be late to the 2:30 game even if we were going to do that. So apologies. If you were expecting the Sparks game, unfortunately, we've got a lengthy thriller in progress here. Can't believe we actually got to overtime when we. All right, we can go back to. We can go back to spoiler mode here. Boy, they didn't even. Yeah, they didn't even get a shot off there. I think you get 2 timeouts in overtime. I'll put that on the board. Don't know if there's any reset or not. Yeah, 1 point. It was a 21-point lead. It was 19 at the half. And biggest lead by the Fever was 3. But we still only had 1 lead change and 4 times tied, including now 84 all, end of regulation. Yeah, not enough time on that last. Who win about Fever? Oh, Kelsey Mitchell. Yeah, I think they were trying to. Sims inbounded it to Boston right side, and they ran out of time before Boston could feed Mitchell in the paint. If to answer that, yeah, it was not a very particularly good play. Sims, I think, panicked. Yeah, sorry, I was watching the ball. I didn't see if I wasn't sure if Bibby was wide open. I usually watch the ball. Underdog playoff game. Yeah, no, I get you, Fish. I just we would have been late even if I did the 2:30 game. That was my only point. Seagazer inbound to KM. She just starts the dribble and she'd be fouled. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Odyssey Sims panicked and just lobbed it into Boston, and they had Boston like double teamed, and then Boston was so far under the basket, like under the backboard, she just had no angle for the shot and chose to pass. All right, come on, let's tip it off. Let's get this game going. All right. Ball is in the air, tapped by Boston to gosh darn it, I'm blanking on her name again. I'm sorry. All right, Boston with the ball, 14 to shoot. Almost lost it. Regains her dribble. I guess it was tipped to her. An easy basket for Mitchell on the right side. Good feed by Boston. Nobody was covering Mitchell on her cut to the basket. 4:34 to go in overtime. All right, 14 to shoot. This is the Fever's first lead since the game was 4-3 in the early going. Yeah, they were up 4-1, I think. Bank shot by Lacan. Didn't call glass from just inside the free throw line. 4:10 to go in overtime. Tied at 86. That is Sims back to Boston. Boston guarded by Charles. Down underneath the basket. And we got a foul. Presume it's on Charles at 3:59. Let me double check. I think, yeah, you do get 2 timeouts in overtime. No clue if you get a reset or not, or how the challenges work. That's Charles' 4th foul. All right, 14 to shoot. Inbounds pass coming up to Boston. Handed to Sims, who drives to the left side, and Sanaya Rivers with at least her 4th block of the game. Unbelievable. 9 seconds to shoot. Still Fever ball. I really like Sanaya Rivers, though. Say what you want about the Sun, but she's a really good player. Inbounds pass. Wow, that was a quick pass back to Sims after the inbounds. Mitchell, top of the arc for 3 with 2 to shoot. She buries the jumper. The Fever lead by 3, matching their largest margin or lead of the game. Right side for Mabry. 3:33 to go in the overtime period. Lacan drives. Right side. Kicks it out to Rivers. Now to Charles, top of the key. Charles floats a jumper. Iron, no good. Boston on the rebound. Guarded by Morrow into the front court. Right side. 3:12 to go. 16 to shoot. Out to Sims, 12 to shoot. Right side, Boston again. Hands to Mitchell, 8 to shoot. Right side, Sims thought about a 3. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Mitchell steps aside. Fires a 3, right side. Nothing but net. 6-point lead. Biggest lead of the game for the Fever. Couldn't come at a better time with 2:54 remaining in overtime. And we got a timeout, presumably by the Sun. So Mitchell with back-to-back threes, right? Yeah. She has 36 points. Holy cow. Sun used one of their 2 remaining timeouts. Meanwhile, in Washington, they lead 29-20, 7:38 to go in the second. We're going to barely get half of a game out of that one. Oh, yeah, with the kiss. Like, who was that used to say that? The kiss off the glass. Man, I'm blanking. Thanks, Fish. Yeah. Oh, Rivers. Holy cow. Yeah. I knew she had 3. Oh, my gosh. She does have 5 blocks. I slept on the... Oh, that's right. She had 3. I just forgot about the 4th. Yeah, I knew that was her. I should have realized that was her 4th, but it was her 5th. Mitchell got 36. Yep. Somebody go pee for me. Yeah, no kidding. 1 for 4. Couldn't do this. Fishing. Yeah. Oh, I get you. First through fourth quarter. Yeah, they had a... I'm wondering if they were up 4-1. If that had to be where the 4-3 lead, the 3-point lead was from. I'm guessing they led 4-1. Mystics 30, Sparks 22, 7:10 to go in the second. We'll get to that game upon the conclusion of this game as soon as possible. All right, 3 for 4 from the field in overtime for the Fever, 1 of 2 for the Sun. Lacan into the front court, 2:45 to go in overtime. 12 to shoot, Mabry, and an arm bar by Hull, and they call her for the foul. She had her left elbow on Mabry. Hull's third. 14 to shoot. 1 foul on each team here in overtime. Inbounds pass to Lacan. Guarded by Sims. Around a Charles screen. Bounce pass to Charles in the paint. Her jumper's no good. Morrow on the rebound. Went off a foot. Kicks it out. Lacan. 10 to shoot. Lost the dribble. Gets it to Mabry. Mabry trying to drive against Hull. Floats a shot. It's good. And I don't think the Fever are too happy. They thought Mabry maybe got away with a push-off there, but they still have a 4-point lead and the ball. 16 to shoot. All right. They hand it to Mitchell. 8 to shoot. She drives right side. Charles on a switch. Mitchell was that a long 2 or a 3? I didn't see an... I think that's a 2. It was. She wasn't very far from the 3, though. I couldn't get a look at that far corner. Back to a 6-point lead. Mabry under the basket has to pull it back out to the 3 line. Down to, Charles with a hook shot. No good. Charles is just missing, and that is costing the Sun here. Sims into the front court. Only a minute and a half to go in overtime. I got to slow my clock there. 14 to shoot, 1:25 to go. Make it 12 to shoot. Bounce pass down low for Mitchell, guarded by Lacan. In the paint, lefty hook, no good. Lacan with the rebound, out to Mabry. 1:11 remaining in the overtime period. Mabry from the free throw line buries the jumper. It's a 4-point game. Oh, I got to slow the clock again. Sorry about that. Now 1:03 to go. 18 to shoot. 1 minute remaining in overtime. Boston with the ball, and I think the Fever called timeout with 59.7. And sorry, I'll have to catch up on the chat again. I know I missed a lot. So 1 timeout for each team here in overtime left, and 1 used. Dream Volks are at 5 Central. So 3 Pacific, local time. No, I'm sorry. Dream Volk, you're right. It is tonight. I was thinking of Phoenix, Seattle. Dream Volk, 7:30. Make that 5:30 Pacific. Yeah. Okay, my bad. Fever have the Lynx 3 out of the next 5 games, including 2 and 2 nights. That's a tough draw. And they have the Storm and the Mercury in between there before playing the Lynx again. All right, now we got 3 games in progress. I got to scroll down. Ace is up 11-9 over the Wings. 6:56 to go in the first. And the Sparks are trailing 39-27 to the Mystics, 4:25. We may get half of that game. The way this one's going, and much like fish, I need to go to the bathroom. Yeah, can we? Oh, yeah, that's right. I fixed it so we could see 3 games at once. So we got 12-12 in Vegas, 6:37 to go in the first, 40-27 Mystics, 4:14 to go in the second. Oh, man. Thought the Sparks would be ready to play in Washington today. All right, inbounds pass. Fever with the ball. Mitchell, 10 to shoot, top of the arc. Right side to Sims, 6 to shoot. Into Turner. Turner kicks it out. Hall wide open for 3. She buries it. Somebody got knocked to the court, too, on the Sun. 40 seconds to go. 18 to shoot. I don't know why the Sun aren't pressing the ball. They were down to 12 seconds on the shot clock. I don't know what they're doing. Mabry wanted to shoot a 3. Has to pass to Charles. Lacan, 5 to shoot. Lacan to Charles for 3. Over Turner, she buries it. 97-93, 20 seconds to go. They're going to have to foul. And they have a bunch to give, I'm sure. And they're just playing keep away. And finally, there's a foul at 10.8. We'll just go spoiler alert mode, I think. 97-93. Unless you want me to take it down. Let's get ready for the Sparks game, too. Play-by-play. Game chart. Inbounds pass. 8, 7, 6. I guess they foul at 4.6. I don't know what the Sun are doing. That was kind of pointless there. Yeah, I'm just going to take down the this. There's going to be no post game. Just getting ready. First free throw is good. 98-93 with 4.6. A little bit anticlimactic here. I don't know what the Sun did. Such a strange turn of events there late in the game. Second free throw is good. Please, just, oh my God, they're going to call timeout. There's no 6-point basket, people. If you were down 4, I'd get it. The 3 plus a foul, but what's the point here? Yeah, let's see. I already closed the box score. I'm already thinking ahead to the next game. So I guess I'll get a break at halftime. we're going to be lucky to get to this game before the half is over. Timeout Washington with 2:46. They're up 10, 42-32 on the Sparks. After Rakia Jackson layup, not for 3, just for 2. They've been wrong. It's been this way in WNBA.com play-by-play all year. Brink picked up her 3rd foul, so she's playing some minutes. Going to be a huge win here for the Fever. For the 6, 7, 8 spot. Again, I think it's really just a race for the 8th spot. I don't see anybody 7th or higher falling out of the playoffs. Sure seems like the Storm are on their way out and the Sparks would be on their way in, but can't say enough about the Fever comeback here. Game looked to be all but over, and dominant 4th quarter for sure. I think it was 11 after 3 quarters, and that's because the Fever had just cut it to 8, and then the Sun hit a 3 to beat the 3rd quarter buzzer, so they completely choked a 11-point lead away in the final 10 minutes. All right, can we get this over with? There's no 6-point basket. All right, Lacan, just find somebody, for God's sakes. Into Charles, handed to Mabry. She lines up at 3. No good. Oh, great. Air ball with .3. Unbelievable. All right, sorry, everybody. I didn't get all the comments. Please follow me to the next game. That's it. 99-93, final and overtime. We will be jumping to the Sparks Mystics. Going to stop and start the feed on that one. Enjoy the Wings Aces on ABC if you have ABC, but I'm sticking with we are sticking with the with the League Pass games. All right, thanks everybody. I really appreciate it. We had a tremendous crowd for this game, and what a comeback by the Fever. Take nothing away from them. All right, Sinbin Stream signing out. Take care. We'll see you in the next game. Bye-bye.